Hard to believe it's September the 2nd already. Get these birds fed this morning. She needs more, baby. Remember, it leaks now. So Sky's dish got split, so we had to fix it. And unfortunately it leaks. So she loses her water daily. Feed some birds. Good morning, honey. So a daily thing is getting these guys fed. They are getting bigger. I gotta get this water cleaned out. They are dry this morning. Okay, put them over here. That's one thing I don't like about these waters, is you've got to constantly clean the bedding out of them. And they poop in it and make a mess. So it's a constant thing to keep these clean. I like the pool better, honest with you. I like using the mini pool better. Good morning. How are we? You gonna attack me this morning? He's one of our aggressive silkies. Might have to throw some extra feed on the ground because they don't want to leave the little birds eat, the big red ones. They come in, they eat everything. Hi, hulksters. See what I mean? They don't like letting the little birds eat. So I'm gonna grab some extra feed. I have some eggs I have to find. With some our bird rocks. Probably gonna be butchered soon. They're just really aggressive, so I don't want aggressive birds. See what I mean? So I'm gonna grab some extra feed for the leghorns. So we only got 2 eggs so far this morning. I just took the rest of the bag. I have the feed bag in my hand, so that's why they're skittish, because they're scared of the feed bag. But I just took the rest of the feed bag and threw it in here. It was only like a little over a scoop, so then they get their feed, and they don't have to compete with the other birds. And they're still on just grower. I'm just feeding my birds grower right now. I don't have them on laying mash, even though they're still laying. At the end of August, I always switch them to grower. Because I don't really want them to lay that often in the wintertime. It makes it harder on them. Because then they're fighting for, basically, they're fighting to stay warm and their bodies still want to lay. So I switched them just to homestead growers from Ellerslie Feeds. And that's all I feed my birds in the winter. So it's now September, so they're on their 2nd bag of grower. And they'll be on grower until April. So, Brenden, oh wow, you gave Sky a lot of food. Oh, was it? Yeah. Good morning, sweetheart. She wants her morning pets. Good morning. Hi. Okay, can I see your babies this morning? There's all her little babies in there. Stay nice and warm. I don't like disturbing them that often. They're a week old tomorrow.
I want to see the babies.
They're all huddled, honey.
Can I see them?
No, just let her move for a minute.
Like,
that thing's leaking. I'm gonna have to get her a new water bottle.
I know.
She's such a good bunny.
Can I pet her?
Yeah.
Because she is my pet bunny.
She's such a good girl. A good mama, too.
And we didn't even know she was caught.
Oh, I knew she was caught. I just left Scampy in there with her until the fall. There.
Because our cage was broke.
Yeah, his cage was broke. And she's such a good girl.
Oh,
She's such a gentle bunny. And even with her attack, Hennessy attacked her foot.
she's even still good. It's all healed.
Right there. He had attacked her to the point where it was showing tendons. And we nursed her back to health, and she's such a good mama, good bunny, tame, very tame. There's our babies in there. Look, see them moving?
I see one.
There's
Oh,
4 of them
under the fur.
under the fur. Yep. See?
She's keeping them warm.
She's doing her job as a mama.
Is she taking off her fur and putting it in
Her loose fur. Yep.
Things are very quickly changing on the homestead. We got rid of our pigs. So we're in the midst of tearing down the old pig run and possibly tearing down the barn. I kind of really want to keep the barn still, clean it out, put quail and put my rabbits back in there for the winter because it's so close to the house. Darren wants to rip it down.
Don't rip it down.
I don't want to, and honestly, he's not here that often anymore, so it's my property. If I want to rip it down, I'm ripping it down. Dad agrees with me, but at the same time,
You don't want it.
I kind of want to keep it for the rabbits for the winter because it's close to the house, so I know I can run the heat lamp for the rabbits and then keep breeding all winter. I do need to find a new buck though, because our buck sadly died on us. He was old. He was given to us. He was a gift.
6 years?
He was 6 years old. He was a rescued buck. So unfortunately he passed away with a week ago on us. So we do have to find a new buck. What the pig run looks like now. Yeah, it's an eyesore right now, but today is a nice day, so a lot of it's going to be cleaned up and put away. I do need to cut the rest of the chain link down and pull that all to the junk pile. So yeah, you'll see our garden got mowed down because it
And
just
Honey built-
did not take over here that well. It's the first year, so I didn't expect anything. And unfortunately,
Honey did to our pumpkin.
Henny ate their pumpkin.
Nope. Took a bite out of it.
Yeah, he took a bite out of the pumpkin. Unfortunately, that pumpkin probably will go rotten now.
Yeah.
That's the second one he's eaten. He ate the other one too.
No, this is his fourth one.
Oh, the fourth one? That
There's
sucks.
2 on there and 2 on this.
Yeah, that's Hennessy for you though. Our food forest garden is still a food forest garden. It's still producing. I've gotten so much food out of this garden this year, it's unreal.
Can you show them the one that's over there? Tomatoes?
And we had volunteer tomatoes in the manure pile, which is unbelievably shocking. Hennessy, out of my garden. And unfortunately, I have a dog that keeps eating my cucumber plants. Run him out.
Yeah, and he's actually cooking by your thing.
I know.
I'm going to click under the cucumber.
I don't think we have any left. I think he ate them all.
There's a baby one growing.
Is there? But yeah, even though it looks like a mess, it's actually been producing. I'm still getting pole beans. I'm still getting zucchini, tons of tomato, tons of green pepper, tons of hot peppers. It's been unbelievable. Swiss chard. You want to go show them the other one? Yeah. So it was funny yesterday. We were cutting grass back here by the old coop. And Daddy was helping. And we made a discovery. And why I say up helping is me and my husband are separated, so he comes back and forth.
These plants are tomato plants.
But
This plant right here, the
That's-
tomato plant.
the
And that
tomato
one,
plants,
that's-
yeah, they were volunteer tomato plants. And Brenden caught 5 or 6 tomatoes, nice sized tomatoes off them yesterday. And they were just here in the manure pile. And yeah, there's some more over there.
Because Brody dumped it.
Yeah. But yeah, it was funny. He got, oh look, there's one.
The baby, 2.
2, yeah. There's still tomatoes on them.
I thought
Oh look,
more right there.
look.
Holy. And there's also a little one right here. I think
These-
they're growing.
These ones, here,
Those
pull
were
back.
tiny.
Pull back.
Those ones were tiny.
Yeah, you can take those in the house, wash them off, and put them on the counter to ripen.
These ones were tiny.
Yeah, these were volunteers from last year's tomatoes. So all my Manitoba tomatoes from last year.
It started growing.
It did. It's kind of cool, eh? That it grew out of the manure pile.
And the chickens pooped it out.
The chickens ate the tomatoes last year, and they pooped them out and seeded over here. Yep, that's exactly what happened. And we're in zone 5A, so
For volunteer tomatoes is rare, because usually anything that germinates over the spring months or the winter, especially something that might have germinated over the winter. This is the old chicken coop.
Spiders.
No, it's just
Brody was sinking
a slug.
when she was hiding with me.
And we never really cleaned it out yet, but we were waiting for the maggots to die off, for the cool weather, for all the maggots to die off in here, because it was still deep bedded from the winter. So now I can get in here and get this compost out and get it on the garden, because it's almost 6 months old now. So yeah, I left this on purpose. Yeah, I know it's gross looking, but it's for a purpose. Because when you deep bed, it makes a friggin' mess, and I'll never do it again. But also,
it keeps the maggots away.
it keeps the maggots when you leave it that long. All the maggots die off out of the heat. So if you're deep bedding, make sure you either clean it out early spring when there's no maggots, or wait till the fall and do it then, because you will not be able to do it with the amount of maggots that come out of deep bedding. It's disgusting, and I will never do it again.